It's the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
I'm Ernie Johnson, happy to be here alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It is Game 6, folks, and a place in the NBA Finals may be earned by the end of this contest. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Detroit Pistons as they go up against the Indiana Pacers at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. Checking out the Pacers, Game 5, a road loss, and now they look to take care of business in front of the home folks. We'll see if they have enough left to get it done. And tonight could mark the finale of the series. One win away from pulling off the upset and punching a ticket to the NBA Finals. Kenny, how do they need to come out and play to make that happen?
Well, the one thing you have to do, you can't play like there's a Game 7 and you have a chance to go and do it then. Get it done tonight. Leave nothing unturned, no stone unturned. Being the underdog, we may have to see them come out with more fight.
And it's time to take care of business. Don't disrespect the basketball gods and start thinking about going to the finals.
What's the basketball god's name?
I don't know. Basketballitis?
Okay.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
See the end of the tunnel from here. Game 6. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Taking a look at Indiana. With their hometown fans cheering them on, they'll look to close out this series and complete the upset. Wow.
And the fans will play a role tonight, guys. You can tell that already. I mean, they're determined to help this team close it out. They're treating this game like it's a Game 7, like there's no tomorrow.
So Detroit will get the first possession. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. On the wings, Caldwell, Pope, and Harris. Prez out there with Andre Drummond. And it's McCallum in at the point guard position. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And when Prez speaks, you listen. He commands the respect of his teammates and gets it too.
First trip to the line for him here. Free throw good from Prez. And so he makes both from the line.
Keep the head in it. Stay loose. Stay loose. Don't.
Now Ellis. He dishes it to T. Screen by Young. Goes up at the stripe. The shot, no good. And Detroit the other way now. They won in their last outing, Saturday's game.
And boy, did they impress everyone with that comeback they had in the fourth. Just stunned that crowd.
On defense, Detroit. Let's send it over to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Nate McMillan. David.
He said, I consider this a must-win game for us. We need to close this series out at home, or we'll be putting ourselves in a very difficult spot. Tonight is going to be a battle.
How you gonna call that?
At least he's honest, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Indiana shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. That free throw, no good. No good on the second free throw. Now the Pistons with it. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look, and it's off from three-point range. On defense, Detroit. Young outside, shoots, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
It's a shame Jefferson has had so many injuries because his throwback game inside changes how far defenses can afford to extend out.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Screen by Young. Young sets a screen for T. On the wing, Ellis. Outside, George. Indiana moving it around. Young's shot is off.
Excellent D to force that miss there. That took real courage to risk being on the poster, being he's one of the best dunkers in the game.
The Pacers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Teague, the pass to Jefferson. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot.
1 for 5 to begin this one. Not the start that they wanted.
And that one's good. Drummond.
And just amazing awareness there. Prez whipping the ball all over quickly to the uncovered man.
George with the screen on Harris. Pass to George. Young left side. 5 on the clock. Again, Young missing. The Pistons leading. Caldwell Pope right side, and Drummond kicks to Prez. Hangs in the air, and the layup is up and in.
And Prez scores from anywhere, inside, outside. This guy does it all.
Teague kicks to George. George double teamed. Teague dishes to Jefferson. Outside Teague. Takes a shot at the elbow. It's Drummond with the rebound. Pistons leading by 4. Caldwell Pope pass to McCallum. Inside. Here's Prez. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Prez has got 6.
And Prez is paying the defense no mind. Keeping his eyes on the basket and burying the shot.
Young in the corner for 3. Again, Young missing.
His shot is not on target right now. He better figure this out fast.
All sorts of time. And there's Caldwell Pope. That's good on the assist from McCallum.
And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Oh, well, that's a solid play and basket right there. And the lead continues to grow.
Jefferson, that's good.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Caldwell Pope outside. Harris outside. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Second, Andre Drummond.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Easy buckets now. Hustle up. Our defense has got to do a better job checking George. It is imperative that we take him out of his comfort zone. Deny him the rock and take him out of this game. Hey, nobody said the playoffs would be easy. But we got this. Let's go.
Checked in for Al Jefferson. Pistons leading by 6. And McCallum kicks to Caldwell Pope. To the paint. Here's Prez.
Prez is totally committed inside. A wrecking ball who wreaks havoc in the post.
Pistons have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. First one falls for him. The Pacers making a switch here. Miles is checked in. And so he's able to get one of two. Pacers trail by 7. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Prez dishes to Drummond. And it's sent back by Turner. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line. Some changes for Indiana. Allen's checked in for Paul George. Stuckey comes in for Ellis. And Nelson is subbed in for Jeff T. Detroit also making some changes. Marcus Morris is checked in for Tobias Harris. Johnson comes in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Ish Smith in for McCallum. Miles, that's good. Detroit leading by 7. Smith kicks to Johnson. Prez with the ball. He has 7. Wants to get it to Morris and does. Here's Prez. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And that's just what Prez does, getting real physical with the D on his shots.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. Free throw good from Prez. And the Pistons making a change here. Hill's checked in. Both free throws good from Prez.
Too easy out here.
Pacers trail by 9. Nelson kicks to Stuckey. Turner with the screen for Allen. There's the screen. The dish to Nelson. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Detroit the other way.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Detroit, no good that time either.
Total breakdown on defense there, but fortunately he missed that one.
And that one drops for him.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
When he has the ball in his hands in transition, he always finishes strong, just like he did there.
Here's Smith. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Smith's got his first bucket of the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Stuckey setting the pick for Nelson. The feed to Miles. It's good from long range. Miles has got 7 points in the game.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Prez with the screen for Johnson. Down low, hits them by Allen. Nelson with it. Now Smith defending. Nelson outside. Turner with the screen. Nelson kicks to Miles. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Turner. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He misses the free throw. John Lure, he's checked in for Prez. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. On the floor for Detroit. On the wings, Caldwell, Pope, and Harris. Andre Drummond is out there with Prez. And it's McCallum in at the point.
And Drummond's just his ridiculous frame poses a lot of problems for defenders. You can't fault them for resorting to hacking him right there.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. And he can't get the first one. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He scored 32 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also finished with a season high in rebounds. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
Yeah, and I think that's the point of it, but I think he likes that. It's a challenge to try to improve upon what was such a spectacular display last time out.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfectly lined so far here in the second quarter.
And many college recruiters consider Jefferson to be the #1 center coming out of high school back in 2004. But he opted to make the jump directly to the NBA instead. And given his success, it's hard to argue with his decision.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. For Detroit, they have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far. The first free throw is good.
Yes, sir. Put it in there, Press. Yeah.
Both free throws good from Prez.
Go, keep the head in it. Stay loose.
Pacers trail by 5. Teague up top. He kicks to George. 13 feet away. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. George has got his second bucket of the night.
I mean, look, he's just an instinctive guy. Helping his teammates generate some offense comes naturally to him.
Caldwell Pope kicks to McCallum and stolen by Jeff Teague. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. He can't get that one to fall. And the Pistons now going the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Harris. Detroit, no good that time either. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Teague left side. True on the 14-footer. Teague's got 5.
I don't know how Teague was able to hit that shot. Defender right on him, but still drains the jumper.
Here's Prez, and a hard slam there from Prez to finish off the play.
And that's the athleticism that had him so highly touted coming into the league.
Now here's Teague. He's guarded closely. Shots good from Young. The Pistons have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's McCallum. Teague covering. Prez passes to Drummond. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Drains the three-pointer. And the Pistons lead by 4.
Kevin, Drummond is making great strides in his all-around game, spotting his teammates for a clean look at the rim.
Here's Ellis. And it goes down 2 points. Ellis has got his first basket of the night.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
Now here's Prez, defended by Young. McCallum with the bucket.
Fantastic execution. Prez is so confident in his passing ability.
Teague dishes to George. Screen by Young. The shot by George, no good. Detroit leading by 4. Harris outside. Pistons passing it around. Shoots the 3. Here's Prez. Pacers with the rebound. George has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Young with no one around. No good with the triple.
Well, they often look to him to provide for them on offense, and he simply isn't getting the job done today.
Nailed from three-point land.
Well, one of the things Harris does so well out there is shoot the three ball, which in turn opens up the floor for the rest of his teammates.
Now, here is George. Dishes it to Ellis. From the arc. That shot off. And it's Detroit the other way. Harris kicks to Prez. And there's the pass to Drummond. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope to the inside. Young with the steal. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Teague, the pass to Jefferson. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 4 assists in the game.
Oh, man, how about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your team?
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jefferson. And some changes here for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Jefferson. C.J. Miles comes in for Thaddeus Young. Rodney Stuckey's subbed in. And that does it for the first half of play. It's Detroit up 11. And now we'll send it over.
Hey, Jameer, what needs to change in the second half?
I mean, we got to obviously keep them off the offensive boards. We're making a lot of mistakes, a lot of careless mistakes, things that we could change. But it's up to us to change them. Coach can't draw up something on that board that's going to change that. We have to come with effort, but we have to play smart. We can't go out there and lose our mind when we're trying to play hard.
Definitely need to pick it up. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
All right, gentlemen, hustle up. That was a great first half. Hey, we're in great shape, fellas. Now, no matter how much we go up, we need to keep that same winning mentality. Do not take your foot off the gas, gentlemen. This is our game. Come on.
And we return to Indianapolis, Indiana, with a look at all the activity taking place in this terrific downtown. And thanks for tuning in as we get back to the action of our broadcast here of Game 6. We're seeing a tremendous game from Prez.
Unbelievable the way he dominated that offensive glass in those first 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Oh, yeah, creating multiple second chance opportunities, doing everything he can to try to help his team.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court right now for the Pacers, Monte and George filling out the perimeter. Young out there with Al Jefferson, and it's Teague in at the 1. Good on the shot.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Screen by Jefferson. Ellis with it. Now guarded by Prez. Shot clock at 6. Doesn't go that time.
Oh, he couldn't have asked for a better look there. He just didn't get it to go.
And Harris gets it to go on the assist from McCallum. McCallum's got 3 assists now in this one. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Outside Teague, the 3 from George. 3-pointers right on target. George has got his 3rd basket of the night. George! Detroit leading by 12. 90 seconds now into the second half. They get it back. Here's Prez. Jefferson with some nice D.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
That's what I'm talking about. That's just picture-perfect defense there. Really stifled his man and gave him no chance at a clean look.
And George kicks to Young. And it's denied.
What defense from Prez. Timing the rejection perfectly and sending the shot away with some real nastiness.
Here's Ellis. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. McCallum with the bucket. McCallum's got his 2nd basket.
He doesn't score a ton from mid-range, but that shot, that was one in rhythm.
Teague kicks to George. Young outside. There's a screen. Teague for three. Detroit with the rebound. Prez has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Nice, and you can't forget about the bunnies on Caldwell Pope. I mean, this guy is definitely looking to slam it down whenever he gets an opportunity.
To the paint. They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Prez is second.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
George against Harris. The 11-footer and stolen by Harris. Feeds to Caldwell Pope. The putback.
No, we're going to keep feeding him the ball. Everything he shoots has been gold so far.
Pacers trail by 18.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Way to work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we want it more than them. Just keep squeezing that orange juice, gentlemen.
Commit to protecting that painted area.
Jefferson setting the pick for Teague. Ellis. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Pistons leading by 18. Kicks to Caldwell Pope. Prez, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. In the corner, George with it. He's looking for Teague and finds him. Basket counts.
Yeah, I love how Teague was able to shield off the defender and still go up and finish for a chance at the three-point play.
He's got his 4th free throw of the game. Free throw, no good for Teague.
He just looks off in this one. Can't seem to throw it in the ocean.
Prez with the ball. He's against Young. That one goes in. 15 points for Prez.
No, you saw that one.
Not a good idea to let him get such good position in the paint.
Man, this defense has to be more aware out there. Once he's established like that, it's game over.
Near the three-point line, it's Ellis, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Ellis has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Smart, fundamental basketball. Jefferson with the forceful screen to free up his teammate.
Prez dishes to Drummond. Drummond a screen. Harris kicks to Caldwell Pope. 4 on the shot clock. The three-pointer no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
To the middle. Here's Jefferson, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Prez picks one up, so an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Young. C.J. Miles comes in for George. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Ellis. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Jeff Teague. Free throw good, Jefferson. Hill, he's checked in for the Pistons. And, well, Detroit shooting it beautifully here in the 3rd, 56% from the field. Tries it from 9, and it's Prez getting it to go. Prez has got 17.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And the Pacers can't get it to go. And, well, Detroit shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Outside Teague. He feeds it to Turner. Shot from 12. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Turner's got his second bucket of the game to go.
But what I like, it was completely in rhythm. The turnaround jumper, I could see them going to that play again.
Johnson wide open. He fires. And it's off from three-point range. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
It's good on the putback.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. They set the pick. McCallum, the pass to Hill.
2 shots, gentlemen.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. That free throw missing. That one is no good. Here's Stuckey. Pass to Teague. The 10-footer. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And guys, big games like this in the NBA playoffs, you appreciate the benefit of instant replay to make sure they get the call right.
And they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why we have replay. I mean, to make sure the officials don't miss any calls. And really...
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Eastern Conference Final as we get things started once again. Pistons leading by 20. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Prez in at the 4 spot. McCallum is out there with Caldwell Pope. Then it's Hill, and it's Bielitsa in at the 3. McCallum dishes to Prez. Lock at 6. Here's Caldwell Pope. They shoot again. Prez, no good. George against Caldwell Pope. George, no good. Here's Bielitsa. And McCallum kicks to Prez. Unable to get that one. Good defensive work there by Young. Pacers trail by 20. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Pistons passing it around. Caldwell Pope outside. Down low, here's Prez. The rebound by Young. Young's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the inside, Turner. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Shooting for Indiana, Miles Turner. 2 shots.
The first one falls. So for the Pistons, Drummond comes in for Jordan Hill. And Tobias Harris subbed in for Bielitsa. All free throws good from Turner. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. On the wing, Harris. To the middle, here's McCallum, and the layup is good.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Start it.
Great job, guys. Nice work. Take a seat now. Let's talk. I love the energy, fellas. I really do.
On fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
Here's Teague, and it's slammed in by Teague.
And when you get as much speed going to the rim as Teague does, sometimes momentum just carries you in to a slam like that one.
Okay, time now for an injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Monte Ellis. What's the news there?
Guys, I was able to catch up with Indiana's head athletic trainer. He said he turned his ankle, and it is definitely starting to swell up. For a team that is so close to making the finals, this is a huge concern. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Really appreciate you finding out how he's doing.
And you know, I know everyone is rooting for him to make a quick and full recovery.
You're right. We know he's a baller, a competitor. And he'll do everything within his power to return to the court as soon as possible.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Drummond is a rebounding beast who eats glass for a living. Can't keep this guy off the board.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
Oh, you're exactly right. It's simple arithmetic. More boards means more possessions, means more opportunities to score. Simple arithmetic.
Harris against George. And again, it's Indiana converting.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Harris passes to Prez to the middle. Lays it up and banks it in.
Now look, playing with high energy inside, that always leads to a high percentage look.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And it's Miles missing. Pistons leading by 17. In the corner, it's Harris. Paul George with the steal. And Teague has it in the corner. Off target with his 3. For Detroit, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. No problems knocking that one down. McCallum's got 9 points here in the second half. Teague kicks to George. Back to Teague. Stolen away. Passes to Prez. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Drummond. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, I tell you what, when Drummond burrows his huge body down low, it's big trouble for the D. All you can do is foul him.
At the line of the Pistons, Andre Drummond. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Indiana. He doesn't get the second one. Pacers trail by 21. And Young kicks to Turner. Outside, George. Stuckey dishes to Young. Indiana again missing.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Prez with the screen for Harris. He dishes it to Prez. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Lays it in off the breakaway. Teague's got 4 points this quarter.
And one great play leads to another with Teague. His fast hands and fast feet making things happen.
There's a screen. McCallum, the pass to Prez. Here's Drummond using his post move to get the 2 points. And the Pistons lead by 21.
Well, he played very poorly in the first half, but during the second half, he's feeling it. He's really flipped the on switch and owned it.
Stuckey outside. On the wing, George. Basket is good. The assist from Stuckey. And 12 points for George.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Caldwell Pope outside. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
His offense remains mostly absent, but he still has been a team player in helping get them the lead.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
It's like he's a magnet to the ball. No matter where he goes, it finds him.
To Caldwell Pope. Here's the screen. Now here's Prez. Defended by Young. Clock is at 3. Three-pointer. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Pacers. Jefferson's checked in for Turner. And it's C.J. Miles in for Rodney Stuckey. Pacers trail by 18.
And that's how we play the game. Bring it in. Let's go. Hey, this is what happens when we play our brand of basketball. They cannot stop us. Just keep squeezing that orange juice, gentlemen.
Pressing too much, not really in the rhythm. Have to let the game come to you.
Pass to George. Screen by Young. Floats one up. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
At the line for your Pacers, Paul George. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And George drops them both. Pistons leading by 16. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Drummond kicks to Prez. And that one drops for him. Prez has got 19 points.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
Well, come on. Don't they look super confident right now? They just have to control the pace of this game, and they'll be in awesome shape.
From deep, Miles. Rebound, Detroit.
Just tremendous tenacity and toughness out there tonight. In a pivotal Game 6, they came out firing. Big-time victory for Detroit.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
You know, it always takes someone stepping up, and that happened here as well with some great numbers for Prez.
Well, look, he made the tough shots. He made the easy shots. He made all the shots. It was an offensive showcase for him tonight. He's the reason they're going to run away with this win.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Lavoy Allen's checked in for Young. Stuckey comes in for George. And Nelson is subbed in for T. Detroit also making some changes. Bielitsa, he checks in for Harris. Stanley Johnson comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Smith subbed in for McCallum. Pistons leading by 19. And here is Prez. Detroit, no good that time either. 54 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Stuckey kicks to Allen. Basket is good. The assist from Stuckey.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Smith against Nelson. Floats one. Here's Drummond. Good work there as it goes. And the Pistons lead by 19.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
Well, the fans have sounded lost and disappointed, which is exactly what they were hoping to accomplish.
There's the dish to Miles. Now the feed to Allen. And the shot goes in.
The offense has clearly kicked into gear. The question, though, is it just a little too late?
Well, I mean, yeah, that's a fair question. Looking at the clock, it appears they might be out of luck.
Now here's Prez, defended by Allen. Here's Prez. No good that time. Now here is Nelson. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. I think, Greg, they played with a little more, of a relaxed demeanor tonight, knowing this was it, now or never.
And their season continues because of that, Kevin. How about forcing a Game 7? This is big, and it's going to be an intense battle. I cannot wait.
It'll be terrific. You're right. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Chris Weber,
Yo, Steve.
What's going on, Prez? Ernie and the guys in the studio want to talk to you.
All right, let's get it.
Presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Prez.
Hey, what's up? It's Kenny here, man. You guys won this one going away. Now, what was it that gave your team such an advantage tonight?
Man, I thought we worked really well together. Everyone did what they were supposed to do on both ends of the floor, and we took the game plan that Coach gave us and ran it exactly the way he asked, basically.
Yeah, it was pure perfection tonight. You guys were effortless, and great job again.
Thank you so much, man. Have a good one.
And that's a wrap. For Shaq, Kenny the Jet, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you for more of the NBA Conference Finals as the series continues. Good night, everybody.